Just a moment. All right. It is finally that time again. 2019 season is finally here. Another off season in the books as we are live from ISCRO Central for the duels here at round 1 of 20 of the 2019 Sunoco Elite Series season. Hello everybody, welcome back. Oh boy. Obviously, all of you should know about how qualifying went. I have a list up of people without owner's points as we go into these duels, so we know who to watch. But we're here now. This is Duel One. It is the bigger field, but the smaller field when it comes to the amount of people attempting to qualify through. And there will be 7 people trying to get through. 5 will make the cut in both duels. Despite Duel 2 having more that need to get through than Duel 1, I'm not the one who gets to choose the split. And, well, it's 7 to 10, so it's going to be harder to get through in Duel 2. Not impossible. Definitely not impossible. We're going to look at the front of the grid. Connor Hurley. That is a little bit too loud. For me, dog. There we go. Connor Hurley gets pole for Duel 1 as Connor Monaco is sitting out due to, or not Connor, this would be Alex Benyakos if he was here, but he's sitting out due to the fact that he's already set to go on pole. So the third place driver in qualifying takes pole here. It's Hurley Shepard coming off of a great preseason testing. One preseason testing and using that momentum to go. He's starting on the front row. Vladimir Petrov in his rookie debut full-time. He is your 2018 PT Cup champion. William Brock, the runner-up for the 2018 championship. Let's get away from the noises. Cordell Paulson, now moving into the 83 this year, being the 42 for a few years. Grace Takayama on her actual debut. It's the first time she'll ever hit the grid in an Elites car. DJ Curtis, a lot of people expect a lot out of him. Morgan Fuller, moving from Red Stallion up to Bavarian. William Duncan with a new scheme for the A1 Tour, and Australia being that Speed Energy number 4 scheme. Let's get a better look at it. Dan Bartlett, moving down to Monarch after Scott Ganassi closed down. Paul Jackson, trying to go for 2 championships. Won the 2017 title. Did not even hit the podium for the 2018 title, sadly. Carson Bowers, first time out of Fitzwater, Australia. He's in the 55. Chris Louviere making his part-time debut here at Golden State for Roush Racing Enterprises. Shane Vincent moving into the second seat at the team, now in the 42, Paulson's old car. Alexander Rowe, really not much to say about him. He's Alexander Rowe. Expected to do well, but didn't get a great qualifying. Myrad Ryback, his rookie debut, but not his full debut, as he was part-time last year. In that car. Vince Freeze, back here. Hoping to get a good year this year. You are not in Duel 1. You are in Duel 2, Gerard. Max Jackson, speaking of that team, Max Jackson in the 5. He's going to have to qualify his way through. He has a really steep hill to climb. Bubba Jones in the 07 this year, moving from Fallout over to Red Stallion. Priya McShane on her, well, not her rookie debut, but running for Rookie of the Year this year after her replacement drives a few years back for Fitzwater after his injury. Eric Monaco, bad qualifying for 2 of the Mavericks back here. And Eric has a long ways to go in this if he wants any chance of defending his race win from last year. PJ Karenko returns to the grid, but only part-time for Gatlin Downey Incorporated. And Philip Scott rounds out your grid here on Duel One. Starting at the rear, a mistake in qualifying cost him a lot, and he's going to have to really push to make it up, but that's what these duels are for. Ones to watch for Duel One: Grace Takayama, Morgan Fuller, Chris Louviere, Milo Ryback, Max Jackson, Bobo Jones, and PJ Karenko. 5 out of the 7 of those make it through Duel 1. We'll talk about the guys in Duel 2 when we reach that time. But yeah, it's been a crazy offseason with some of the weirder moves that we've had this in an offseason. Connor Hurley going from looking like he's not going to have a ride to being in one of the top rides. Petrov, a rookie, straight to a top ride. Paulson now to replace the champion in the 83, as we'll see Rahal in Duel 2 as he fights to make the show. But 10 seconds left until the first command of the 2019 season is called here at Golden State Motorsports Park.
Drivers, start your engines.
Cars are fired up and ready to go. The first green flag will drop here at Golden State Motorsports Park, live on ISCRO Central. The 2019 season is underway. Green flag in Duel 1. Shepard pushes Hurley off the track as he falls through the grid. Brock out to a fiery start. He's gone as we head through the first sector. Brock had a very disappointing result at this track last year, so he wants to avenge himself after that tire broke down, after his wheel broke down here, right through this corner. Takayama going for second on her rookie debut against one of the greats, Aiden Shepard. Petrov, almost around, saves it. Wow, what a save out of the rookie. But that's gonna cost him. Petrov and Hurley will flock to the rear. It's Brock up at the front, Takayama up in second, while Shepard continues to fight back. Fuller is not that far, could try to help her teammate. It's an all-female Bavarian Thunder Racing this year. As we'll see Baranowska's down in Duel 2. She is locked into the show, though. Oh, Shepard getting a little testy. Oh, that ain't gonna end well. No, it's not. Oh, that's a hit. A few people involved in that one, and that's another one that the 41 is involved with. Ooh, that might mandate a restart. No, not big enough. We're gonna keep going. Brock out front. Shepard now is past Takayama. First second is gonna start hunting down the 01. Paulson down the inside of Fuller. And Max Jackson, Connor Hurley limping around the track now. Scott took a small hit, but he's back up fired. He doesn't seem to be limping. So he's just hoping for some more wrecks to get a good qualifying spot. Shepard now closing in with Takayama onto the back of that 01. Was there any more wrecks through here? No, we are clean this time. Shane got a piece of that. But that's not going to stop him from firing down the inside of Priya McShane. And McShane's in the wall. Big contact for the 03 into the outside wall. That is a very tough corner. It's gotten people in the past, and it's going to get Priya McShane here on her debut. Shepard down the inside for the lead here in Duel 1. Brock's going to try to swing it around the outside. This is two very good drivers in the Elite Series versus a rookie on her debut. Brock versus Shepard as we head through turn 1 and through this really fast section of corners. Shepard gets the lead. Here comes Paulson on the 45. He's actually going to maybe choose the outside here. Nope. He'll stick in behind the 45 as Takayama now closes down onto the quarter panel. Jackson has made up a few spots in this as well. Duncan has some damage from that incident, but still holding strong in 11th. Oh, big contact! 43! Oh no. Oh, this might have a restart. Oh, yeah. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Oh, I think some people just got lucky with that one. And I think that one might mandate a restart. That was a hard hit. That was a hard hit. Holy shit. That destroyed the 55, the 01. The 4's gone. 45's gone. 77 takes a huge hit from that as well. I don't know, guys. That was a really big incident. What do you guys think? We call that a restart? Are we gonna have a take 2 here on Duel One? If so, I definitely need to tone down that I&I a little bit. They're getting a little too close side to side. Gerard says no. Remember, if you're in the VC, I can't hear you, so if you have an opinion on whether we should restart. Finn Guy says take 2. Bubba says no. I say yes. They're real aggressive. Mulcher says yes. 3-2 currently. Anyone else? Will Hoyt, you got an opinion on this one? Benyako says restart. Nah, it seems like we're restarting that. If it wasn't for that, we probably wouldn't. Yeah, okay, so now there's restart take 2. Yeah. Take 2. Hold on. Let me do too big of a wreck. Yeah, it needs to be toned down just slightly. I'll just grab up that I&I. That's what it's for. SMP. Let's put that. Do that. I'm just gonna set it back to what it was before. I made them slightly more aggressive. Thought that was gonna work, but it seems like it's a little bit much. No, that wasn't on. That wasn't on Talking About. That was just a little crazy. No, Gerard. It's not the strength. It's the I&I itself. I was playing with some things earlier today. I'm guessing that's not really gonna work that well. It was working in tests, but you know how it goes. No, 108 will tone it down way too much. I just need to tone down the I&I. Is all. This should be better. No. Alright. So we're gonna try this again. Take 2, boys. Connor Hurley. Once more. Gonna bring it down. And we are green once more in Duel One. Let's try this again. Brock got the jump last time. And it looks like he's going to get a good jump this time, but I don't think it's good enough. We come down through these fast few corners before we're going to go into heavy braking. This time it's Shepard who gets the jump on the field. Hurley going to get a much better shot this time around. Rahal, no. I knew I was going to make the mistake at least once this year. Paulson gets a much better jump from last time. Down the inside of Brock for third. Takayama not as good. But we come through the carousel the first time. Not to say we won't see wrecks through here, but yeah, that wreck was definitely way too big. All right, we're heading up the hill for the first time. We are clean. Chris on the apron. I don't think that's an issue. No, that's just him being pushed to the apron. Scott, oh my god, Scott started dead last. He's pushing hard. Oh, Bartlett! Hold on, Bartlett. Jesus. He got a hold of it. He's good. We will continue on. Paulson continues to challenge that 0-1 for third. Finally going to get that move done. Hurley getting closer and closer to the 34. It looks like we're going to have a battle on our hands here for the lead. Oh, a touch between the 77 and the 0-1. A touch between the 47 and the 42. Few people making contact. Jackson and Vincent almost touch, but we are clean through lap 1. Yes, we are. Hurley gonna go back down the inside for the lead. Got pole and wants to keep the lead. Shepard had it for a bit there, but nope, not gonna last. Here comes Cordell Paulson now for second. Gonna get a nice clean line down that inside. Brock is being cycled back through this field. He is definitely not off to the start that he had in the last run of the duel. But now Carson Bowers down the inside. A touch between Ryback and Takayama. Takayama does not agree with Ryback being that close to her. No, no, no. Get away from me. Hurley now out front. Paulson has taken the second position over Shepard, Petrov, and DJ Curtis rounds out your top 5. 2 is out in this, so who's out right now? It would be Jones and Jackson, who would be the 2 currently out. Eric has made no progress, while on the other hand, Scott has been moving through this field. The opposites! Louvier! What was that? Oh my god, and that's gonna knock Louvier out of Duel 1. Most likely that's gonna be the nail in the coffin. What was that? Move on the 10. Yeah, that was a no talent kind of move there. He just yeeted it onto that quarter panel. Was not looking where he was going. That was 100% on Louvier there. And that's going to cost him a spot in the race. Petrov has made his way around Paulson into third. Fuller on Curtis. Takayama may not be as good as she was in the first run, but Fuller seems to be up to pace. Down the inside of DJ Curtis, it's a side-by-side battle as we head up the hill. Oh yeah, we do have a new ticker. I totally forgot about that. Brand new ticker this year, and it's going to be used for all 3 series. Here comes Curtis trying to battle back on Fuller. This is a great battle for 5th. Doesn't matter though. If anything, you might want to back off Fuller just in case. You're in the show as of now. Don't ruin it. It's going much better than last time. Karenko now out of the show, and so is Jones. Now Jackson has made the show. Is he going to keep it that way? Scott seems to have stalled out a little bit. He made a lot of progress right at the beginning, and now he's stalling out. McShane actually has some pace in that 03. Good for her. But we head back to the front. Lap 4 of 6. It's Hurley out front, trying to bring home to 3rd place on the grid. Shepard trying to put it in 5th. Petrov would be 7th, Paulson 9th, Curtis 11th, Fuller 13th. Brock would only be P15, which is definitely a problem. Oh, Duncan got pushed wide by Bartlett there. And it's going to cost him a spot against McShane as well. Bartlett got a little aggressive with him there, I saw. And that's going to probably not make Duncan very happy. We know how Duncan can be. He's a very friendly guy on track unless you mess with him. And Bartlett giving him a little bump is not going to be... is not going to sit well with Duncan there. As McShane... already locked into the show, got the owner's points. So she doesn't have to worry about doing bad in this. She is guaranteed a spot in. Max Jackson being overtaken by the 47. This is giving the 07 a chance to close up. But no. Eric continuing to make no progress. 2 to go this time around, and I think Connor Hurley's got this one locked up. Shepard is second, but he might not be done because Petrov is closing in now. Fastest lap of the duel is out of Connor Hurley, then Petrov, Shepard, and Curtis. Curtis now closing that gap on the 83. Here he comes. Monarch Motorsports trying to overtake a Maverick. Brake late. Try to get it on that quarter panel out of the corner and try to get the power down as you head into the carousel. Curtis is not in a favorable position. He's going to try to keep it low, try to cut the track a little bit to keep him on the quarter panel. He won't. Curtis made an attempt, but Paulson just seems to be a little too fast for him. Brock trying to get himself up into 13th on the grid. He needs a little more than this. So do people like Jackson and Duncan. Scott now struggling a little as Max Jackson starting to be a part of the show. But Scott not going to play well with the 5. Really going to squeeze him out. Doesn't care that it's his teammate's brother. He wants a spot in the show. Jones in the wall. Oh, Jones got too eager for a move. He had to put everything on the line. He's still got the spot. If he stays out, he has a chance. He's not coming in, but now here is PJ Karenko close up behind him. Hurley's going to take the white flag. As I see Brock back there, got the move on the 53. That's 1 more spot in the duel, 2 more spots in the race. That's exactly what the 01 needed. Takayama gonna try to use her teammate as a pick to try to get the 55. No. We approach the end. All these guys are closing up. Hurley lost a lot of pace at the end of this race. He had a ton of pace right at the beginning, but he's lost it big time. He's 5/10 a lap slower than all the guys behind him. He's a sitting duck against the 34, but it looks like it's too little, too late. I think Hurley's going to pull this one out. Karenko, very close to the 07. Eric Monaco looks to be starting dead last in the race, which is going to be a long ways to go for the reigning winner. Here he comes! PJ Karenko, you got a very long time veteran behind you, Jones. It's time to fend for your life here. Karenko, does he have the quarter panel? He's going to try the outside. A little, lost the back end. The 07 got a little out of shape. Here comes the 49. This is for the final transfer. Here he comes. Hurley is gonna win the duel, but this is what's important. He's gonna get him in the last corner. Karenko will get in by this, just by a hair. Jones and Louviere are out. They will not participate in the opener. What a lunge out of the 49, a last-ditch effort. He was given an opportunity, and he took it. Great showing by the 49, showing he's still got something. Jackson will make the show, barely, as well. That could have gone wrong for him as well. But Connor Hurley, how about that? First start in the 41. We know he has pace when he's on track. He showed it in that 63 last year, and he shows that maybe he might deserve this. Hurley, Shepard, Petrov, Paulson, Curtis, Brock, Fuller, Takayama, Woodgett, Bowers, Ryback, Vincent, Bartlett, McShane, who was 14? Duncan, Jackson, Scott. After starting 23rd, will finish 16th. That's a lot of spots made up. I'd be proud of that. Jackson, Rowe, Karenko, Freeze. Jones does not make the show, so Monaco will take out the rear of the grid. It's going to be a long road ahead for the 87 if he wants to defend his race win here. Hurley definitely showing that he might have something, though. Congratulations to him. As we finish up Duel 1, 2018 Duel 1. Congratulations to Connor Hurley. What a win for him. Although, he definitely had a little bit of help from the people battling behind him. But he will start P3 on the grid in his first start in full frontal 41. 41's returning to the grid for full frontal motorsports. First time since 2013, if I'm correct. So, awesome to see that 41 back at full frontal, and exciting to see. So, that is race 1. In the books. As let me get the other save game file real quick. Yeah, Eric was definitely very lacking in pace. The clouds have cleared here in California, so we will have a sunny race 2. Yeah, Eric was really not doing much of anything, but Scott definitely impressed there. Yep, Curtis, P5. Very nice performance out of DJ Curtis, although we kind of expected that after how he ended the last season. But we're going to go through the same rundown we did last time. It will be Jack Halleck taking the front of the grid after qualifying P4 in qualifying, and Connor Monaco sitting out will put him at the front of the field. Scott Roush on his outside. Well, it's actually going to be on his inside, but the outside's it's going to be a little bit stronger on the start for Halleck just because of the way they get off the line. But Roush did really good in the back half of the year last year. If he can start this year as well as he ended last year, he might be a championship threat. Wolstein von Schaefer, after a pretty bad rookie year, is hoping to turn it around here. He starts P3. Max Anderson returns to the grid after getting his license taken away at La Colina last year, sat out the rest of that year, and he's back now under the Thundersport banner this year. Sean Ard makes his rookie debut in the 27. He was part of the 9 team. For what are you guys doing? Okay, Pog. Sean Ard was 2 years in the 9 car for the part-time operation, and now it's his first time going full-time. Sebastian Morandi's return to the Elite Series after being absent since 2013. He comes back. He's been in lights for a few years. He's making a part-time run here. Remember, a split car program is now a thing, so Rondi and Nelson will be getting points together. Roman Rahal, the reigning champion, driving for Ditech this year. Moved away from Maverick and is now at Ditech in the Satellite Pontiac team. So we'll see how he can do in the 1 car. The 1 car's return. Daniel Bouchard, a great qualifying for the 25 crew. He's going to be starting P8. Tim Randolph locked onto the grid, the only Ditech who's locked in, as he will be making his rookie debut. Gerard Aron will have to fight his way in, but it was a great qualifying that's going to set the stage for possibly a good race to keep him in the show. Audrey Bernauskas is locked into the show, so Bernauskas will not have to worry about qualifying in like her teammates. Jay Durrell returns back. The red, white, and black Wilson security car is back, but now under Jay Durrell. Ryan Griffin coming off a great sophomore year, and he's looking to make a good year this year, as there is rumors of Shock Allison moving to Mazda next year. Sean Angel had a breakout year last year and is hoping to continue that momentum, but not a great qualifying for the 78. Gatlin Downey goes to Full Frontal Motorsports after a great year before he moved down to lights. He did a great job in that 79. And Then he had a great year down in lights, and he's moving up to full frontal. A lot of people think that this was a very good call out of Brock. Tyler Thaber with a Simons number 35 car here. He will be running for the American races, if I'm correct. And then Waco's Chemicals will be running the international races. Cody Lamas now moves to Red Stallion from Monarch Motorsports. After not doing amazing in his rookie year, hopes to make it back for a great sophomore year. Stephen Thompson returns to the full-time grid as he joins Fallout Racing. A lot of high hopes for Stephen Thompson's return to the full-time grid. Roger Ray moves to Shock Allison Racing, but trying to get used to this Honda didn't do too hot back in qualifying. He's got a long ways to go. CL Van Aller, the oldest driver on the full-time grid, returns back once more in this 06, now with Hidden Valley Ranch sponsoring that car for Red Stallion Racing. Hans Windhelm starts the last row as Windhelm did not get a good qualifying himself, despite being a good road course ringer. And Julio Caesar, the new driver of the 39 car, taking Bauer's place at that team, trying to get a good result, but it wasn't a good qualifying for the 39. Ones to watch. Your pole sitter, Jack Halleck, is not locked in, along with Sean Ard, Sebastian Morandi, Roman Rahal, your reigning champion, Daniel Bouchard, Gerardo Ron, Jay Durrell, Cody Lamas, Stephen Thompson, and CL Van Aller will have to fight their way in. 5 out of the 10 will make the cut. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with this chat, Kieran. I really don't. But cars are lined up. We're going to be doing this once more, but this time in the sun. Make them a little less chaotic, hopefully. Halleck back with the Snickers 74. It's been a few years since he's been in this car, but now he'll lead it down to the green flag here at Golden State. Command number 2 and duel number 2 here in Golden State.
Drivers, start your engines.
We are fired up once more as the cars get ready to go. Duel 1 is in the books. Duel 2 is here now. 5 spots open and qualifying will be set here today. Green flag is back in the air here for Duel 2. Few people pull out to try to make it 3 wide off the bat. They want spots early. But Scott Roush gets the jump on the field. We expected Halleck to get the jump. Usually the pole sitter gets the jump, but no, not this time. Roush has got it. Halleck just trying to defend from Anderson, his teammate. They're both Thundersport drivers. Halleck, co-owner of Thundersport Racing Australia, with his teammate right there, Anderson. Wolfstein makes it 3 wide. Oh my God. Wolfstein is going to cause a problem for the Thundersports. Oh, way too aggressive out of the 7. Way too aggressive out of the 7. But I don't think the stewards will call that. Downey is crippling. This is a disaster for Jack Halleck and his hopes to make the field. Someone else spun. I think it was Angel, but he's back going. What just happened? Roush has the lead. It is Schaefer and Ard fighting for second. Ard just slips right in front of the 7. Wow. Wolfstein just makes a very controversial move. A very aggressive move. Thought he could make that work. Ard now on Von Schaefer. Schaefer got a bad line through there. Rahal just gonna zoom around. Halleck in the pits. He's got to be frustrated. Aller is in a position to get out as well. Thompson would be the 3rd. Lamas would be the 4th. And Iran and Morandi fight for the final spot. Ticker comes up. Thank you for the reminder. Gerardo Ron gives a tap to the 26. He is not playing around. Moves him out of the way for a transfer spot. You do what you gotta do. And Iran is in the show. What a crazy move out of the 3. He got aggressive, and Morandi's in the wall. Takes the 06 with him. The 99, no damage. He'll slip through that. Now we're getting into possible restart territory. We'll watch one more big wreck, and we might have to restart this. Just keep your eye out. Now Rahal going after the 27 for second. As Roush does exactly what we expected him to do. Got out front and he's running away. But we are definitely in restart territory now. One more wreck and I'm restarting this. This is getting a little chaotic. Rahal, bad line through there. Anderson will zoom past and Wolfstein's back in this. Everyone else just trying to get through. Anderson. It's good to see the 2014 champion back in form. No, we're not restarting yet, Finn guy, but one more wreck and we will. And knowing Wolfstein, Ard, Wolfstein, settle you two. Anderson crosses down to the low line, blocks the 1. And moves down the inside of the 7. This is a great battle for position. No more wrecks yet. Look at these 4 do battle. This is a great battle. This battle is amazing. Anderson's got second now. Are we going 3 wide? No, Rahal's not going to get there, but Ard is still in it. Oh, Rahal might try to cross over and make it 3 wide here, though. Wolfstein's backing off. I think he sees something's about to go wrong. I don't blame him. These 3 are getting way too aggressive with each other. Anderson gets second. But Roush, through all this battling, one of the most powerful cars in the field, one of the better road ringers in the field, we kind of expected him to do this. Ard now gonna take his jump at the 1. The battle continues. The 7 makes the lunge as well. And the battle for second's back on because Anderson's being reeled in by the 27. And these 4 will do battle once more. What a battle. This might be one of the best battles I've seen at this track. Ard, the hot shot rookie in the 27, on the back of the 2014 champion, and he'll make a lunge. This is crazy. Although Ard been in the Elite Series cars for 2 years now, this is just the first time he's gotten a chance in a full-time seat, and he's proving himself. Look at Bouchard. Wow, what a great performance. Yeah, a little chaotic, but it's getting good. It's good. What a great performance out of the 25. He is showing he's got it. Bouchard got kicked out of Thundersport Racing Australia, went down to the even lower satellite, the new satellite down at Fallout. And so far he's turning heads in that 25 just through preseason testing in his first start. Bouchard's doing good. Very proud of him. But the battle for second's back on. Anderson's got it. Von Schaefer's going to 3rd. Let's look at your transfers. Halleck's out. Morandi's out. Van Aller's out. Thompson's out. And Lamas is out. That is your 5 who are out. The next one up who wouldn't be in contention to get knocked out is Iran. That's 5 spots up. I think this might be set in stone at this point. Unless a wreck, which you never know, it might happen. Yeah, Bouchard just casually passing the defending champ. What a lad. Oh, but here comes Tyler Thaber. Gonna push Bouchard out to that outside. Really try to squeeze him out. Get a good run through here. He should have the line. And Tyler Thaber moves up into 6th. What a good race. Fastest lap is out of Max Anderson. Then it's Cody Lamas. So Lamas is fast, but he's just too far. He's just too far. Iran is moving. And he wants another spot now, and it's not going to happen. White flag is in the air for Scott Roush. That's not what we're focusing on. We're focused on the battle for P2, because it's still going, baby. Anderson as second. Von Schaefer in third. Ard in fourth. Here comes Schaefer. Schaefer is really trying to prove that he's improved this year. And he might be proving that right now. Here he comes on, the 2014 champion. Possibly the third greatest of all time, I'd say. Yeah, Audra closing in as well. Rahal trying to come back on the 25. Not going to get there. Iran all over the back of the 43. What an exciting race this was. This actually makes me excited for the opener. But Scott Roush coming out here doing what everyone expected him to do. Come out here, dominate his duel with no one with enough experience and the power near the front of the field to challenge. And using that, he's just going to run away with this one. They battle for second behind. Faber is through Ard as he gets one extra spot before the end. Bad luck for the pole sitter Halleck, but rounds the last corner. Scott Roush will take duel number 2, lock P4 on the grid. After not making the field last season in race 1, he'll win his duel this season. What a show. What a show these guys put on, though. Anderson second, Schaefer third, Faber fourth, Ard fifth, Rahal sixth. He would get Bouchard at the line. Bouchard in seventh, Baranowska's eighth, Durrell ninth, and Iran rounding out the top 10. And with that, it is Ard makes the show. Rahal makes the show. Bouchard makes the show. Durrell makes the show. And Gerard or Ron will make the show. Both Monaco dynasties making Ryan proud. Lamas had a great performance, though. Second fastest lap of the race, but it just wasn't enough. Thompson, his debut will have to wait. His return debut will have to wait. Caesar is locked into the show. Sjelven Aller, oldest full-time driver in the field. The age is starting to get to him. Sebastian Morandi will have to wait for his return another day. And Jack Halleck, your pole sitter, is out. What a disappointment. 74. But I want to see that incident with Halleck again. With Wolfstein. Yeah. Because this... Here comes Anderson down. And... Oh... That's hard to call, because, yeah, he gets in there. He hits Anderson, then he goes low. He tried to get out of the way, but it seems like the damage had already been done. And how... Oh my god! Whoa! What a jump, though! Jesus! What happened here? It was Morandi that went around! Angel actually got a ton of spots from that. So that's why Morandi had damage and he fell back. He did. And that's why Morandi fell back. But it just seemed like, in my opinion, it was these two. Halleck ran it a little wide. Wolfstein saw an opportunity on the 51, and it just ended up being this way. You could see there was a little contact there. Wolfstein tried to move out of the way. The damage had already been done. And Halleck would get the wall and then yeet himself over the curb, hitting the 40 in the process. You know, look at that. Wolfstein would throw it in. Very controversial incident. But I don't think... Obviously, I don't think that that was anywhere near intentional of a wreck, because it was just everyone's hard battling for qualifying spots and things happen. Alec ran wide and left the door open, and... well, not just one person took advantage, but two people took advantage. And that would cause this incident. How did the 26 go around? Was he hit, or did he go around on his own? Anderson would recover. Morandi would just shove it in, and yeah, he just way over drove that corner, came back up into the 21. That was just all on Sebastian Morandi there. Really nothing to that. He caused his own demise. Go further back in the replay. I still look at it. Yeet. Ard has the owner's points? I swear I was told that Caesar had the owner's points. I swear to God, I was told Caesar had owners. Well, if Caesar doesn't have owners, then it would go to the next one in line, being Cody Lamas would make the show. If what I'm being told is true. And Cody Lamas makes the show. What are you guys telling me? I don't understand. Who should I be focusing on here? Before the Schaefer deal. Morandi. Morandi comes into this corner. He's fine. He's fine. Yeah. Morandi shoves it in. Morandi's fine. Morandi's fine. And then he yeets it with all of the might of the Seven Seas and dies. Nothing happened to Morandi. I'm guessing you mean when Iran tapped the 26. As the 3 would shove it in. I believe this is what you guys are talking about, when Iran gave that little bump to the 26, pushes him up the track. That's a racing deal. He got a little aggressive, but it wasn't enough to constitute anything. Everyone bump and runs all the time. Things happen. No way. And then, yeah, Morandi just overran the corner again. No, yeah, this was just Morandi overrunning the corner again. a second time. He would overrun that corner twice in one race. So congratulations, Morandi, on that one. Very impressive that you could make the exact same mistake 2 laps in a row. Great job. But yeah, if what I'm saying, what I'm hearing is true. Yeah, no. Correlation does not equal causation. So, again, if what I'm being told is true and Ard has owners, that means Caesar would be out. And instead, Lamas would make the show. We'll get an update on that when I'm in the racing chat room with you guys. But that should be the end there. Roush taking the win, but Anderson right back on form we expected him to be. Got in that little incident, lost a few positions, and gained them all back, and then some. So Anderson really showing he's got something. Unfortunate for Halleck, but doesn't mean your season's over. You could always bring it back. This is what happened to Roush, man. You get it too. Von Schaefer, though. What a great performance out of Von Schaefer. Actually tussling with some of the other guys. But yeah, congratulations, Scott Roush. 2019 Duel 2. And that is the end of our duels here today. Woohoo! So it is Bobo Jones and Chris Louviere out in Duel 1, and then it is Jack Halleck, Julio Caesar, CL Van Aller, Steven Thompson, and Sebastian Morandi out in Duel 2. And we have the field set ready to go. Once I join Race Chat Room, we will be running practice, final practice, for the Elites guys. Before we get ready to set the grid, and over the next few days, we'll run that race. The junior race coming up probably, maybe tomorrow, actually. We might see the junior guys fight. That'll be a live stream as well. So, congratulations to Connor Hurley and Scott Roush taking the wins. It's the 2019 season is finally underway. The official race will be over the next few days. Congratulations to those guys, and we'll see you the actual race, and I'll see you guys in about 20 seconds. Ciao.